The University of Florida gathered experts today in the fight against the opioid epidemic, which the CDC says killed more than 5,000 Floridians in 2017. WFT's Alanna Moore joins us now from the newsroom with more on their ideas for approaching the problem.
In tracking the epidemic, the CDC says Florida's rate of deaths have nearly doubled over this decade. There are a few western states now reporting a year-to-year decline, but those familiar with the frontline work say it will take a greater effort for Florida to join them. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, in 2017, Florida saw more than 3,000 overdose deaths blamed on opioids. At a UF Symposium today, Alachua County Sheriff Sadie Darnell said there are about 500 people in the county being treated for opioid addiction. She credits the treatment opportunities with keeping the number of deaths down locally.
Provide opportunities for people to get treatment. It's a very, very difficult, insidious disease to have addiction to opioids. It takes a lot of resources to be able to try to tackle it.
The state of Florida has put together a task force to combat the issue. Seminole County Sheriff Dennis Lemma will serve with several others under the Attorney General. They believe Florida is losing as many as 17 people a day to opioid abuse. Lemma is looking for ways to keep people from relapsing.
I think that this has to be our priority, and what we have to do is we have to change the face of addiction. This is not a situation where we're trying to make bad people good, but rather we're trying to make sick people well.
Some programs are free. Others can be covered by insurance or are funded by grants. Harvard professor Kate McHugh told the group that there are ways to relieve pain that do not include taking pills.
A big part of it is better pain treatment, better mental health treatment, so that people aren't in a position where they're really struggling and sort of find refuge in these medications and these substances.
Sheriff Lemma says if you know someone who is struggling, be their support system and refer them to help.
The end goal is to preserve human life and to help break people's addictions.
While that symposium went on in Gainesville and Tallahassee, state lawmakers were talking about the role of medical marijuana. Several people testified before a House committee that they were able to beat their opioid addiction by transitioning to marijuana for pain relief. Reporting from the UF Newsroom, Alanna Moore, WUFT News.